Here we go. It is time to hop back into Exile and try to run away from a reckoning, if you will. So, the victory we're going for this time, I'm going to go ahead and put my decades up somewhere safe. The victory we're going for is going to just be the run away as fast as you can victory. Budapest. A Windows update. I hope I don't have a Windows update. Windows updates have definitely ruined more than one stream of mine. They did. This is their the latest DLC for Cultist Simulator called Exile, and it plays totally differently than the base game. If you are interested, who shall we be? Who shall we be? You know what? We'll be Colorfinger, because Colorfinger is interested. The premise is we are a reckoner. We trade in human life in the form of stolen years. But we got a little greedy. We stole 77 years from our boss and ran away. Our boss is trying to track us down as we bounce across the world and try to escape with the years. It plays very, very differently from the normal Cultist Simulator games. We know a knife secret, and edge is really all that we're going to learn. We're not going to found a cult. There is a victory that I've already got where you fight back and ultimately kill your former employer. But that's not the victory we're going for today. Today, we're just going to try to run away as fast as we can. Hey, that guy from Brazil, I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Still waking up a little bit, but I got a good stream plan for today. Was productive on my days off, and I'm feeling good. Okay, here is our temptation. Our temptation to escape. I need to achieve 7 obscurity to send a taunting message to my reckoner foe, disappear forever, and win the game. So, in order to do that, in order to run away quickly, because I will get obscurity for bouncing between place to place quickly, and in order to best do that, I will need to make some money. So, for the first couple of places, rather than running away, I'm going to spend some time, reconnoiter, find some stuff to do, and hopefully turn that into some cash. Do I want a weapon? Sure. Sure I do. Because we also can't have people showing up and stealing what I get. Quiet warehouse, that's no good. Okay, we have a reckoner about to show up. I forgot how much this game likes to spit out different real estate options rather than anything useful. I suppose soon I should look for the next place to go, but I don't even have the money to get there. I have never encountered this before. So, of course, have I been to Budapest before? Why have we never seen this? In all of this city, there is not one statue whose eyes are open. Why is that? Search for something unseen. Medusa, the Legian, said, Medusa the Legian. Peel said to me once, she might be the oldest of her kind still living, and she is dead. It was the kind of thing Peel said, but now in the rainy, half-visible streets of Buda, beneath the blind eyes of the statues, I remember the other thing he said, that Medusa's riddle is what is not seen. And my skin prickles. What is not seen is an underworld connection. I found my answer to Medusa's riddle, and I think she found me. Of course, I never saw her, but I lost an hour out there in the night. And now I carry a wound above my heart which will not heal. What? My unhealing wound is a pentiment. And it counts as an actual wound? Oh my god. Wow. Okay, interesting. That's interesting. Does not help what we are currently trying to achieve, but it is interesting. Maybe it just means also Budapest isn't going to be very productive for us. Maybe we need to go find our next place. Oh, but I don't have money. I'll need to sell a year. Yeah, let's go ahead and find our next location. Did we... The trace got lost? I should have read that. Now no one's coming for us? Okay, so we have Venice as an option, but we'll go ahead and continue poking around Budapest until someone shows up to incentivize us to leave. Okay, have an opportunity for an official connection. Or an underworld connection. I would like a medical license. Oh, it's this one. Alright, this one likes to steal shit. So I guess let's start packing up for Venice. Aww. Oh well, don't need a Grail Curio. That's fine. Is it easier to cash out? Well, that's a good question. I don't actually... So here's the thing. Not every time that you run do you get obscurity. I still don't know exactly. I remember at one point in my first playthrough, my bouncing between cities was generating obscurity. But I forget why it was. which makes it a little bit difficult. Also, hey, Cardigans. Is it random that it creates it? It very well might be. Okay, once forge or lantern. I have neither of those things. All I have is lock and winter and edge. Yeah, I think it's the 20s. It is around the time that this is supposed to take place. Okay. Found a chapel to the Lionsmith. You can't do it while I have tranquility. Does this count as having tranquility on the board? If it's in there? Yes, it does. That's unfortunate. Aww. I should have been sending Locke all along. Well, that's a shame. So is it even important that I do that, Caper? No, I mean, we're sort of information gathering at this point. So what if we do what you suggested? What if we just... What if I just sell a bunch of... What if I take this opportunity to sell some years? Oh, thank you, Risu. Or Ris-Uwu. And let's find the next location. What if we just focus on running? Sell some years, run. Sell some years, run. Vienna. Sounds good. Okay, a thief has shown up. So I think let's just start packing to Vienna, yeah? Okay, and then here, right out of the gate, we're gonna transition into raising cash. There is something you can do with a Legian. Regarding escape, but I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's a trick to obscurity. Let's contact a Legian and see if there's something to do with obscurity with a Legian. Okay. So they'll give me a gift. The purple scar is a pentiment that we have never encountered before from Budapest. She gave me Stranger's Water. Okay. So that brings us up to, I think, like 4 pentiments that we've seen total. Ever. Ooh. Well, no, I won't need the unusual weapon, so there's no point. What if I depart before anyone even shows up? What if I'm just out of here? We have been everywhere, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know how we haven't encountered it before, but okay, that did not receive. I could add forge and space. Or I could do a stolen year for illegal fights. Hey, Deathwitch. How's it going? Okay, so what if I don't even have a trace this time. What if I go to Rostock? Still no obscurity. Okay, so I know nothing about obscurity generation, it turns out. Huh. Ha ha ha. Yeah, fights are free money. Well, let's keep running. Let's keep running and see. Because it really felt like in that one game, my big takeaway was if I could just run far enough and fast enough, I will generate obscurity. Okay, that does not actually seem to be the case. Oh, everywhere costs cash to visit. Certain places cost 2 cash. You're right. Certain places cost 2. Maybe it is those, but if it's those, that's not reliable enough to generate. There was some way last time to generate 3 obscurity. Oh, I forget what it was. Alright, I guess let's hang out, let's level some shit up, and when we get obscurity, because we will, at some point we will get obscurity, then we will start figuring it out. Have we beat this one, or are we still looking? So I beat it by killing the guy. I haven't beat it yet by running away. Yeah, all wounds are doors. Yeah, I know. However, it's not as simple as running away, and now I've already burned through God knows how many locations, so that kind of sucks. But I thought it was the answer. What is this? Connection with a holy man. Hey Theos, how's it going? Yeah, that's still the only place I can put it. Ha ha ha. We've created a trace. Yeah, I forget what the obscurity was. Alright, I got maggot spice. I'll need to break down a decade eventually anyway, so let's break it down now. Let's get an office. Let's talk to a holy man. Can I work? No, I can't with my office. Oh, you know what I could do is get this other. I should also still be reconnoitering, get an official connection. This will create an opportunity. Sure. Hey Dakota Cloud, how's it going? Well, if you are the obscurity, can you send some of you my way? Because I can't figure out how to get obscure. Okay, we have an ally now. Don't know that that helps. We can make a false trail. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe a false trail will help with obscurity. Sure sounds like the sort of thing that would help with obscurity. Yeah. So what if you can't be the edge of the map?
Is it time to spend some more years? Great.
Hey! Leland Grant, thank you for spending 19 months here. That's so many years. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Leland Grant, thanks for being here. Hope you're having a good day. Let's make a false trail to Krakow. Okay, I have an import license, which I can't use with my discrete shit. Alright, sell the office. Also, let's refresh our faith. Oh, he's sending for his superior. Shit. That's not what I want at all. Working on a false trail. Okay. Cool. He's making a hostile move. I'll hold him off with my profane weapon. Oh yeah, DLC. DLC for sure. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. I should have found the next place to go. Oh, also, somebody in the YouTube comments, when on the video where I complained about, like, it keeps spawning a button and then, like, knocking all the other buttons out of place, they said, well, why don't you just leave room for a button? I don't know. Why don't I leave room for a button? Look at most of everything is room for a button to go. Here's a question. Why don't they program it so that the button goes somewhere where there's room? Because there's plenty of it. I can't control which side of the thing the button decides to squirt out of. Okay? I don't know. Maybe if I took the time to really pay attention, I'd know that it always shoots out of the right side of the wheel turns. But I didn't pay attention. What would be great is if they programmed it, because clearly they programmed it to be able to knock your shit all over the place. So what if instead of that, they programmed it to go somewhere where it doesn't do that?
Still feels weird to be able to do this again, but I really enjoy having you back. Too many more months together.
Oh, sorry, got a little heated there, Truster. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Here's to many more months. Absolutely. Good to have you here. Thank you, thank you. Oh, Lime 9391. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Hope you're doing well. Oh, thanks for coming along on this little cultist jaunt. 7 months too. That's wild. Really appreciate it. Going crazy as part of the cultist experience. Yeah, the UI just really... That's true. Anything bad, anything that makes you angry or crazy just is part of the It's part of the lore. Part of the real cultist experience. I'm gonna take a wound, and that's just how that's gonna be, I think. Well, oh, I could try to distract him with faith. That's what I could do. I do need to find the next location. Hey, Kiesh. What's good? I don't know. The reason I wanted to do the runaway ending is because in my head I was like, oh, this will be easy. I practically already know how to do the runaway ending. But it turns out I do not. Do I have to wait until this dude creates a false trail? Okay, he took my import license, but that's fine. I was never going to import anything anyway. Lime, well, I super appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. And don't worry, after I either succeed or fail on this run... Okay, we have our false trail, so now let's go to Leningrad. We'll be switching games over to one called Signs of the Sojourner, which I think will be really cool. I think people will like it. It certainly fits with the sort of game I like. It's narrative, it's a little bit strategic, it's fun. Okay, so now we have a false trail. So I have 305 seconds of immunity from them showing up at all. Surely I can become obscure in that time. Yo, Elder Thulu, thank you. It's so good to have you here. Good to have you back. 26 months. I super appreciate it. I hope you're having a great day out there. Also, always good to have Elder Thulu on board. You know what? Maybe I should re-upload my Cultist. Oh, I absolutely need to bring back the Cultist Cthulhu emote, because after Disco Elysium, we're going to be playing Call of Cthulhu, which I picked up on sale. So I need to bring that emote back. In any event, thank you. I really do appreciate the sub and the support. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so we are currently immune to people showing up, so I can do whatever I want. Oh, I used up my, I guess using the thing in that,
Cheers, Cultist heart.
in the caper got rid of it because I no longer have the thing I spent a whole decade on. That really sucks. Yo, Literette! Hey, it's good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thanks so much for the sub. Looking forward to Call of Cthulhu. That's my brother. Nice. Little bro? Older bro? You're the elder Thulu, so I'm assuming younger. Although he is an elder god, so it's tough to say. What do I have here? Radicals. Oh yeah, there was something with like, if I burn Leningrad to the ground, doesn't that create some obscurity? Feel like it would, but who knows? We'll look into that. We'll look into that. Guess I got, yeah, I have not played Man of Medan. But yeah, your answer to have I played Call of Cthulhu is no, but soon. Or maybe soon, I don't know. Some people have said that I am very far from the end of Disco Elysium. I think that was like 2 streams ago they said that, so I don't know. It feels like we must be getting close. Holy shit, Literette. Thank you so much. In the words of Fresh Pot of Coffee, yo, that's super kind of you. Gift those subs. I really, really do appreciate it. It helps a ton. It helps a ton. And, yeah, Thanks for spreading the love around a little bit, Literate. Yeah, hope you're doing well. Yo, and congrats to Midori. Oh, that's awesome. Devious Jester, Devil 1993 1. That's not how I should have said that number. Tall Cot and Gasnickel. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Well earned, well deserved. Literate, thank you so much for being so generous. Got some tranquility. Can I do anything with that? No. Alright, my dude's back from making the false trail. Oh, apologies there, Slim Shady. The bot sometimes thinks things are a link if a period doesn't get a space after it. And by sometimes, I mean every time. That's true. We're playing for the icing on the cake, really, in Disco Elysium. We got to hear the ancient reptile voice sing a song about a small, sad church. Gosh. This really feels less productive than I thought that it would be. Hey, old modem sounds. Unofficial connection. I guess let's start. Oh. It requires defiance. Maybe I need to defy him a little in order to, you know, because I don't even have his weaknesses on the board or anything like that. Have I played any Throne of Lies since returning? I have not. Okay, so there are my weaknesses. Betray an uprising. An opportunity for profit. I'd be saving lives. What else can I do? Assist. It'll be harder for the Reckoners to pick up my trail. That seems good. I maybe should have waited until I had like shit to do, because now I'm just sort of sitting around. It needs more edge. Do you have any edge? You have 8 edge. Will increase effectiveness. But isn't what I want. I don't necessarily want effectiveness. I want it to be sneaky. Let me real quick grab a legit connection. What do you have? Grail. You're not what I need at all. Alright. Edge it is. Well, although this, okay, if I don't send the edge, I'll complete it with heart. Go planet. So maybe what I'll do, is send something unnecessary right now. And then, yeah. That won't be good. Aw, neat. We got a hype train emote. I didn't even know we were on a train. Choo choo. What is it? The fuck is it? Hype zap. That's, I mean, honestly, as emotes go, that looks pretty good. I'm pretty down with that. Forgot to pause. Nice. Yeah, good shit. We didn't fail though. We didn't fail. We're still good here. It requires a ton of heart. I don't have that much heart to provide. Ooh, actually, I've ruined myself. Because now not only do I not have that heart, but I can't achieve that level of edge. Oh. No. No, it's done. Oh well. I could have been subtler. I achieved one subtlety. Also, I'm gonna get my, weapon stolen. Okay. I set Leningrad on fire. Which gave us another false trail. But the false trail didn't do anything. I'm not obscure at all. Okay, this place costs 2 to go to, which will sort of test our theory of, like, will a 2-cost place provide obscurity? Hey, War on Watch your last Exile play. It was fun. What ending is the goal for today? Today we are trying to get 7 obscurity. That is the goal. Okay. We got 1. We got 1. So it seems to be correct to say that spending 2 money to go somewhere will generate obscurity. And I'm basing that off a single data point, so I feel very confident in it. Also, hey, Krillin. Did I say hey? If I didn't, hey, Krillin. Let's go ahead and get some cash. Let's sell a year. Let's reconnoiter. Theory confirmed, for sure. Medical license opportunity. That's a bit uninteresting. So my question sort of is, if I already have an obscurity, will, like, going to other places get me more? Now that I'm sort of obscure? I have a false trail. Keep finding shit at the edge of the map. That's unhelpful. Stalingrad. So if I were to go... Ooh, okay, Stalingrad costs 2. Okay. Don't hate it. Don't hate it. Check the aspect. Yeah, that's a good point. Was there anything here remote? Okay. Yeah, so that is true. Aspect remote will always generate obscurity. So, are there 7 remote places for me to get to? I'm now at 2 obscurity. Tiflis is not remote. So what I think I'll do is try to lay a false trail to there. So that I am unbothered, and then maybe try to talk to the barber here while we figure out our next step. Sverdvo is remote, so that seems like a good candidate. I think we'll just go there, yeah? Now, the only issue is, if someone shows up, I immediately have to bounce, because the very first thing a pursuer will do is eat up my obscurity. So we might not get our false trail. Might I ask if this is the base game, and if it's a DLC, how does it work? This is a DLC, and it works very differently from the base game. We are on the run from our former employer. We stole from him. So our job now... Okay, now we have a false trail. That's great. So I think what I'll do now is sell some more years. Disassemble a decade, and then head out. There are a few different ways to win. So what we're trying right now is to get 7 obscurity, and that represents running away so completely that our former boss can never find us, because he's trying to track us down, get back what we stole. So, and what we stole was years. Some stolen years. So I'm selling some right now to get some cash, because the only way we have identified so far to generate obscurity is by going to a location with the aspect remote, which means it costs 2 coins to get there, but it generates 1 obscurity. Let me break down a decade here. You know what I guess I could also do is arrange a meeting here and reconnoiter. We should do things that are trace heavy. Does obscurity have? Oh, obscurity does have. Interesting. I kind of don't want to use her for her own thing. Let's use my wound. But we do want to make sure that we are out of here before our false trail expires. Will comfort matter like it did last time? Quite possibly, yes. Oh, now here's a question. Supplies are consumed when used. Okay, so I don't want to put obscurity in here. That would be bad. Wow, this mission is not going to succeed, is it? Oh no, okay, freezing winds. That's great. We'll toss in some freezing winds. And if we get rage or tranquility, we are stuck. Only rage will keep us stuck. Tranquility is fine. Being tranquil is fine. Oh, let's actually swap that out for the wolf guy there. Yeah, and now we'll toss in some freezing winds. I should still be looking. Oh yeah, Krillin, yes. I do have a schedule now. It's loose, but I'm gonna try to go live within a couple of hours of the times listed there. I feel like that would add rage. Let's just level up our edgelord here. A loose schedule, adaptable, flexible. Exactly. A complication. Oh. So suddenly it requires totally different stuff than what I have been putting into it. Well, okay then. Maybe it will just succeed anyway. We're about to have to leave. Yep, it is time to go. Unfortunately. Whether or not this is done. Yep, it failed. That's fine. Frame skips. I have apparently dropped some frames. Bum bum bum. In fact, I'm continuing to drop frames. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I will tell you, my bitrate is all over the place right now, like in not a good way. Why? Well, I mean, there's not a lot I can do. We'll go on like this for a bit, and if it stays shit, then we'll look into it. I don't think there's anything I have currently that is like trying to update or anything like that. Comcasting. Yeah, for real. Let's look at... Wow. Yeah, my, the internet is not doing so hot here at my house. Um Wow, I really don't know what to do about this. True. Twitch servers, yeah. Could be. I'm concerned. I don't think that's going to help though, because I'm looking at my looking at my throughput. Ethernet. Well, it's better now. It's still choppy, but better. It just jumped up to an incredible 7 megabyte upload. Or, well, really more consistently 6. It did improve. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's either Comcast is having issues right now, or perhaps there is a particularly heavy load. Yeah, we'll just keep rolling, and chat, you let me know if it gets particularly bad for a sustained amount of time. I'm talking like 2 minutes or something like that. Then we'll try shutting everything down, turning everything back on, seeing how it is. But yeah, just let me know. Let me know how it's looking out there. I'll do what I can. The Comcast Gambit, yep. I'll play Alakeen's defense. We'll see how it goes. Alright, we've got 3 obscurity. We have no false trail. Let's immediately look for a new place, because already Reckoners are here. That kind of sucks. So I think because Reckoners are already here, let's start raising cash and trying to get out of here immediately. That's edge of the map. But my bit rate. Okay, we're fine there. This place is... Okay, this place is also far away. So I think we just go. I mean, that's not even gonna get done, is it? Ooh, I don't know if I want to sell Stolen Year. I would rather... What I want to do is be able to make a false trail. That's what I want to be able to do. Okay, we're up to 4 obscurity. What is this gonna do? Vitality? Why are they already here? Stop! Okay, well, if they're already here, we can certainly sell the year. We'll just have to go to the next place, sort of regardless. Oh my gosh, nice. This one's also remote. Crushing it. That'll put us at 5. Okay, we got the cash. The drinker's knife. Drinker's knife costs 2. I don't need it. We're just running away. Alright. Let's go ahead and get remote. It really would be nice to have a false trail again. Give me some time to do some stuff. Got a little grief. Okay, Baghdad is not remote. So let's go ahead and set a false trail to Baghdad. While I look for another place. We have 5 obscurity, we need 7. That's the edge of the map. Is there more of this map that we can't see? This is the whole... This is everything... All the places are marked here with X's, except for the ones that count as like edge of the map. Those are not marked because they aren't real. Okay, so we're out of places. We're out of neighboring places, so we're gonna have to do a dash across country, which is fine. Let me start raising some cash. Cash for the dash. Can the edge of the map provide obscurity? Yes. Yes, it can. So we need to... that would be okay. If our 7th obscurity comes from going to the edge of the map, that's fine. I think I'll get one more and then we'll strike out into the distance. Into the wilderness. Alright, there we go. False trail. Perfect. Let's go into the wilds. Oh. We're just packing up like this. Sounds good. Alright. So now we're in the wild. I have a false trail for 5 minutes. Make contact with someone somewhere. We want it somewhere remote. Like, not in the middle of all this shit would be great. Granada is not remote. Let's look. Fuck. I want to look one more time. I'm gonna look one more time. I'm okay with going to one of these places because eventually we'll run into the long distance ones. That's also not remote. Okay, well. Guess let's go here. Start bouncing around. I chose this one because it has a shrine in it. So, I mean, might as well upgrade our stuff. Might help with a caper or something like that. We took 2 wounds trying to find somewhere out there. Okay, let's get acquainted with her. Reconnoiter. We have a little bit of time before our false trail is done. The Merry Feaster. Oh, that's right. That's this place. Okay, well, yeah. I guess let's go ahead and attempt this caper while we wait. Underworld connection. Sounds good. I'll take it. Find me the next place. If for no other reason than somewhere to set the false trail. All wounds are doors. Yep. For sure. Amsterdam is a fine place. I suppose we'll go there next. Hey, he's back. And he's famished. Alright, what do we need now? Heart, Winter, or Forge. Cool, we have it. What should I send? Oh, I could send that, yeah. Did I ever complete the non-Forge Apostles? I don't know. I think I only did the one Apostle playthrough. Complication. Well, that's screwed. Yep, that one's just done. You just have to hope it works out. Am I gonna get the Gloomhaven expansion? No, I don't think that I am. Disaster, the capers failed. Damn. Oh well, not a big deal. Someone showed up, so it's time to skedaddle. That's fine, we've got our boy back to make some false trails if we need. Have an official connection, that's pretty great. Find somewhere, ideally somewhere remote. London probably does not count as remote. It does not. Not anywhere else. Maybe that could be our false trail. Actually, that will be our false trail. I'm going to go ahead and set that right now, just so he starts working on it, because it does take some time. Yeah, honestly, I'd rather do a dash cross country. I think that has a better shot of giving us somewhere remote than trying to do London and bounce around through the super dense European areas. But we'll see. Also, I need to remember to upgrade him at some point. He has enough experience to get upgraded at least once. Zalissa says, started a game of OG Cultist Simulator earlier this week, got to the second map screen and got stuck, so I closed the game. The second map screen? Oh, the white door? Yeah, I was actually showing someone Cultist Simulator the other day, and it had been so long since I had played the base game that I also forgot like a lot of the stuff, like how to dream from door to door, and oh, you couldn't get out of the screen. I've never had that happen. That would be super frustrating. Oh, come on, Dominicus. You can do it. Let's go ahead and get our tranquility. Oh, shit. Okay, well, Dominicus did complete his schemes, but it is absolutely time to go. So here we go for a little cross-country dash. There's our false trail. Okay, so we're in the middle of nowhere and we're safe. So let's raise some cash and look for somewhere to go. I just need one more location that's remote and on the map. And then any remote location will work. Avignon. Well, Avignon isn't... I'll look once more. I'll look once more. That wouldn't be terrible because it looks like... I bet going from Avignon down to Africa would count as remote. And I feel like those places would be connected. But we'll need to see. I suppose I'll also sell some more years right now. Munich. I doubt that counts as remote. Ugh. Okay, I'll look. Oh, well, hang on. I have to be careful here. I'm already at 5 wounds. I think we just go to Avignon and hope. Hey, Stefan, thanks for coming in. Enjoy your lurk. Yeah, I think we will try Avignon. Alright, let's start looking. Sell a year. Algiers. What? That doesn't count as remote? Are you kidding? Oh, I hate that. I mean, I think that is where we need to go, though. At least. So I'm going to sell this year. I'm going to break down a decade, and then we're going to go. I guess I could reconnoiter. Dominicus, please catch up. What's that wound that won't go away? It's a pentiment that we got from Medusa. Do I dare? I think I do dare. And we got it in Budapest? Yeah, we got it in Budapest. So that's something for if and when we do our Pentiment run. We'll have to remember that Budapest has one. Because it's one that I haven't encountered before. Alright, I guess let's head out. Alright, we no longer have a false trail. Have an underworld connection. So we have to be pretty careful now about leaving, even if it's not the optimal place. It's remote! Oh my god, it's remote! Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Oh, our boy's back. I think we just go. Right? We just go. Let's get remote. Okay, that'll put us at 6. And then we only need one more. And it can be anything. It can be the edge of the map. It doesn't matter. Alright, I do need to sell a year, though. Come on. I could get a connection with a ruler. I mean, I'm certainly not hurting for decades. Let's see where this gets me, and if it doesn't get me... Nope. Let's look again, and let's also take this connection. Oh, you know what? You know what I could do? Could make a lovely false trail. Oh no, they're showing up. Oh my god. Okay, I need to, what would this do? Oh, no, no, no. I need to take whatever this next place is and go. Unless it's edge of the map. Tripoli? I hear Tripoli's lovely. Oh my god, I can't go for 10 seconds. Okay. Let's get out of here. So I just spent this decade for nothing. That kind of sucks, but... It's more important right now to protect the, protect the obscurity than anything. Okay, Dominique has made his false trail. Candia is remote, so as soon as I get this money, we'll be remote. I can use my temptation, and as far as I know, that's it. Doesn't seem possible. It took so little. I mean, it just took finding the right places. I didn't even have to get a job. I could do it all with the stolen years that I have. There's the obscurity, so I can now... A life forgotten. I'll be safe. Is that enough? If I have assets worth at least 20 comfort, I'll achieve a greater victory. Okay. So there is something more. There is the idea of having 20 comfort. I think, however... So I don't think we can achieve that. Because, because I've already used so many places just to get this obscurity. So there is more game to it than just running. You actually have to... Basically, we'd be playing the game the same as we played it for killing him. Except that... Oh, actually, that's very difficult. Because the first thing that people do when they show up is they eat your obscurity. So you almost have to avoid going to remote locations. Not well, but you don't even get a choice to avoid them or not. You have to hope that you don't get remote locations. So that you, in these locations, the ones that don't build obscurity anyway, you want to do all the missions, do all the capers, collect all the shit. So that later, when you get some remote locations, you can just start bouncing around and running through places. We're going to go ahead and take our minor victory. Because like I said, we've used too many places now to go back and like try to get that comfort. Have to stay low on traces. No, I see that. I don't think. And I've seen this complaint a lot on their boards, or on in the like Steam communities. The fact that a reckoner can show up with 0 traces removes, for me at least, and for others, the incentive to bother destroying traces at all. Because, like, what is the point of investing? Like, they're still gonna show up eventually. Even with no traces, they will still show up. The only way to ensure that they don't is by setting a false trail. And then also at 2, so between 0 and 1 traces, a reckoner can show up. Between 2 and 4 traces, they can call for their boss. Which is that's already like a fight that you can't win without investing a ton of resources. But it almost doesn't matter, because by the time you invest those resources, you almost certainly have 5 traces, and that calls your foe an unwinnable fight. So, yeah. Destroying traces does create an obscurity. Doesn't it also cost an obscurity? It costs connections. Huh. Well, in any event, like I said, it's certainly doable. I did not know the comfort would play into it. So if I were to do it when I do it again, I will do it differently. And it doesn't always create obscurity. Okay. Anyway, a quiet life. And so I did it. I got them off my trail. I haven't seen a reckoner since. But I couldn't risk them picking up the trail again, so I kept moving. Until I wound up here. On the other side of the world. It's not a bad place, but I miss Paris. And I'm getting bored. I know that's dangerous, so I'm looking for funding for an expedition. Going south, see if it's true what we've heard from Grytviken about that thing inland and what it's doing to the snow. Interviews with the Invisible. Hobart, Tasmania, December 1926. Ha 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 ha. Well, that was shorter than I anticipated, but I'm still okay